Hi everyone, it's Helen here and thank you very much for joining me for today's tutorial. So today we're working on the birdhouse gift box. I'm going to be showing you step by step how to put this together. It's super easy. The die comes all in one. Here it is. Here you get 5 dies in there and it's a beautiful little gift box. Now Vicky made this one. It just opens up just like so and there's plenty of room in there for some little treats, and then that all folds up nice and neatly, and then the clasp thingy tab just tucks in there. And we have some aperture dies as well that you can use to cut straight into the side of the box, and you can use it as a mat instead. So let's jump straight in. As I said, you get 5 dies. This one cuts it all out in one. I've got 2 cut out here ready to go. I think I'm going to go for this one. This is some Hunkydory adorable Scorable cardstock. I think it's $2.99 a pack, but I will leave this linked down below, and I'm going to go for the larger of the windows because I have 2 samples here with the little hearts. So I'm just going to go for the wider window, and I'm going to be showing you exactly how to do that. So I have my 2 mats here. What I don't really want to be doing is adding that on there and then having to cut through twice. All I'm going to do, I'm still going to do cutting twice, but I'm going to do this one first, glue it on, and then I'll show you my step by step. Now the papers that I'm using are the Sweet Treats paper pack. That will be too far up there. That will be listed down below as well. So let's get this popped on. I should really just use my smaller Big Shot, but because I've got my larger one out today, I'm going to use that. So I'm going to line that up, and then I'm going to run that through. Okay, now I have that. You can keep this. This is going to make a perfect kind of background if you wanted to add a sign above there or a stamped sentiment. So that's perfect for that. It's a really nice shape as well. So let's grab this. Just need to pop that out there. Okay, so I've pre-folded everything ready to go, so all I have to do now is I'm going to have this as my front, this is going to be my back, so I'm just going to pop that on there. Just quickly add that with some glue, and as that hole is there, we can use that now as a guiding point to die cut again to get the hole into the side of the box. So let me know down in the comments what kind of treats you would put in here. I'm thinking strawberry bonbons would look really nice. And what else? Dolly mixtures, jelly beans. So do let me know. Okay, so grab the same die again, and then you can, that will fit in there just perfectly, just like that. Okay, and then let's run that through again. Okay, and there we go. That is how we get that double aperture through there. Right, as I've also pre-cut everything, that's a noisy aeroplane, I am actually going to back this with some vellum now. I will have to see what I was saying when I go to edit what I was saying before I mentioned the aeroplane, because now I can't remember. So I'm just going to take this piece of vellum here and this spare mat, which I'll be adding to the back of the birdhouse. Now you can use the die here, the matte die. Just quickly show you that I used to cut out this mat, or you can just quickly do this. It doesn't have to be neat and tidy because it will be on the inside. Can't pick it up. There we go. You can use that, or you can just use your scissors and trim around it. Okay, so let's pop that onto there. This, as it's such a large hole for this die here, I am definitely going to be needing to pop this on. You can use acetate as well. That's going to stop anything falling out. There we go. Right, so let's get assembling. Look at that, isn't that lovely? Just a quick dry run there. I love things when they come together like that. So we have here this side tab here and this side tab here. That is going to be glued just like so. There is a little bit of a score line here just to get that slight bit of an angle there so it curves around those tabs. So this Hunkydory cardstock does have a slight bit of sheen to it. So if you feel more comfortable using red tape, then go for the red tape. I have been known to use both at the same time, because the red tape gives you that instant stick, and the glue over the top, which will work, will actually help keep that there long term, because I know that the red tape or any kind of tape can dry out over time. So if you're making a Christmas decoration, say from this box, then you're going to want to bring this out year after year, so definitely use glue to get that together, and that will make it last a whole ton longer. Okay, so here we have our box. Now it's kind of looking a bit like a fry box, put your french fries in there. So fold those in. I'm just going to use some more glue and glue there. Let's fold this in. I did put too much glue just there, you can wipe that off. There we go. And then this is where the red tape would be really helpful. So press that down. There we go. That is our box done. There we go. Well, the base of it anyway. There we are. Right, so let's fold this in now. So these just fold in just like that. Just do a quick dry run to get that in. And the same with this one. You kind of have to crisscross over the bits there, and then make sure that you're going all the way down to the point here where it's folding. That will give you a really nice fold in then. Now this is actually quite tough cardstock actually, because it's quite thick, so let's work this in. There we go. Right, that should be a lot easier now that I've told it what it needs to be doing. And then we can close this. Go straight into that little tab there. There we are, that folds in. Now let's work on the roof. We have this roof die here. There we go. That's going to actually die cut all of those tiles in for you. So you only have to cut this out twice, and there is a little cut that we need to do. So let's get this one on first. I'm just going to add glue all the way over. All over. Pop that there. I am going to leave this section, there's a little section at the top here, a little flat bit. I'm just going to leave that because we do have, this should have die cut a hole in it because it's thick cardstock, it didn't go through. There is a little hole here, just poke that through just there. You can make that bigger as well, so you can pop some thread in so that if you want to hang it up you can do. Okay, and for this section we need to cut 3 from the top here just to cover that, and this little bit of a tab here will be just poking out, so it's all lined up perfectly. So on the third one down, just trim that. There we go. And then we're going to add that on just like so. It is having trouble sticking because it is a sheeny surface, so I'm just going to have a little bit of patience with this one. It's rather a hot day today, so it should dry quite fast. Now this section here, just do a quick dry run. This goes under there, and that meets up, and then we have this little tab here on the show, so you know exactly how to get that open. Okay, so I have two choices here. The papers, they do come with some lovely images on them. So as you can see, we've got the donuts here. I have cut a few out for one of my projects. Here we go. So I've done some fussy cutting here on some of the papers, and we open that up, we have that as well. So if you want this tutorial is on the Crafts Dash YouTube channel. I show you step by step how to make this, and this was made using the mug wrap because there's a little box that comes with that, so make sure you check that out. But anyway, I think I might just cut that out, or alternatively we have all of these as well. I wouldn't put this one on there because I don't think the colours match with this. I would do something in purple ink, I think. The sweets one goes really well, but we have thank you and birthday, and this stamp set is perfect if you hand make or home bake things, and you can pop them onto gift tags and cover your boxes. But basically this stamp set will go with all of my Simply Made Crafts dies and the boxes that I do, because we put sweets in boxes, we give gifts in boxes. That is what we're all about. So this stamp set will work with pretty much anything from my range. Oh, and it also comes with the dies as well, so you can cut that out, so there's no fussy cutting that banner. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to fussy cut this out and pop this on a little foam pad. So let's cut that out. This is going to be perfect for Valentine's Day actually. Okay, so I'm ready to pop everything together now. So I fussy cut that out, and I've just got a little strip here of matching cardstock from the roof. I'm just going to make myself a tiny little banner here. Just snip into that corner. So not the corner, just like so. So you snip into the middle to do that. So let's do that one more time. So snip up the centre. I'm going round about 1/4 of an inch up, and then from each corner snipping into the centre. There we go. Now that is how you make a super duper easy banner. Right, so let's pop that on there. Yeah, I'm going to pop the cutout onto here, and then I'm going to use a foam pad just to get that on. So I think that looks good. Pop that on there, and there we have our lovely little birdhouse. Now, as I say, this banner will also look really good. Oh, actually that looks really good actually, like that. It covers the word love up, but that also looks really good as well. Right, so this stamp set is perfect for this. So we have here the Made with Love as well. So let's pop these either side. 3 completely different looking bird boxes to pop your special treats in and give them away. So your friends are absolutely going to love these if you make one for each of them for a special occasion. Isn't it just lovely when you give things away and it just brightens up people's day, even if it's just something little like this, because these things do brighten up my day when I receive bits like this too, so they really do make me smile. Okay, so everything that I've used today is listed down below. Give me a thumbs up if you like this one, and remember to check out the rest of the Handmade with Love tutorials that will either be out if you're watching this after everything's released, or they will be coming along each day if this is the first one you are watching. Okay, so thank you very much for joining me today, and I'll see you again next time.